Hey there, Capricorn. It is Ashley, and we're going to be doing your August mid-month general reading. So this will be for the week of August 15th. And we're going to take a look at past, present, and future energies. Get an idea of where you are with things. Whoops. And we'll do a 9-card spread. We'll clarify to get some more details as well. If that is not your reading, I always recommend you check out your other placements, as you may find messages there. I tend to have that experience myself. So we will get into this and see what comes through. We've had a bit of a mix from career, love, a little bit of both. So we'll kind of just see what we get here. It does look like you've been in a pretty nice place as of late. We have some good oracle cards so far on the table, and we'll look at those closer as we go. All right. And already at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Wands, so things could be very well picking up for you. We have the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and Temperance. Got some fire energy coming in here, so I could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We have the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. All right. So it could be feeling some, kind of hyper speed at this time. Things have definitely been seemingly picking up in pace or chaos. I guess it depends on how you look at it in the last couple of weeks, especially after leading up to and just after that new moon in Leo. All right, so let's have a look. We have in the past position the Canary Spirit. And this is only my second time drawing this card. I love it though. It says sing your own song. So it does feel like you've kind of gone your own way after perhaps being in a situation or a union that was keeping you stuck. Because we do have the 9 of Pentacles, so this could be you being single. This can also be kind of going off into more of an entrepreneurial type of work situation. And it does feel like it was probably related to a love situation that was kind of keeping you small, I want to say. And it may not have always been that way, because we do have the 4 of Wands here. So that would have been, a strong union energy. But it does feel like you've kind of broken free from this union, because the 4 of Wands is also about freedom. But we do have perhaps a love situation here. I almost feel like it's probably going to come back in. Somebody wanting to heal the situation with this Knight of Cups and the Temperance card. wanting to balance things out. But with the Two of Swords being your center card, I feel like you see it coming, but I feel like it's something you maybe don't want to have to deal with. So that's just generally what I'm kind of picking up here. Now with Temperance and the Four of Wands with the Two of Cups, this could very well be a twin flame situation. So we will just see what comes through, and we will look at it from both relationship and career standpoint. As I know, not everyone's looking for love, but sometimes when the cards come out, they're just pretty clearly focused on a certain scenario for someone. So we'll just see. So what do we have? The Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. So finally a breakthrough, looks like, after some heartbreak with this Three of Swords. There could have been a truth that came out as well that sort of got you out of this mental stuckness. Because really with the Eight of Swords, you know, she's sitting kind of in this circle of swords, blindfolded and chained, but her chains aren't exactly tight. It's like when we're in Eight of Swords energy, we're definitely all up in our heads and we're keeping ourselves stuck, even though it often doesn't feel that way at the time. There could have been a truth that came through that was, you know, really disturbing and was heartbreaking, but got you out of this stuck energy. So Four of Wands, we're getting the Eight of Swords. So it does feel like this union was probably what was keeping you stuck. Could feel very tied and bound to this person, and it does look like there was a lot of mental conflict, perhaps ego, just kind of winner take all kind of feeling. Do we have? The Nine of Pentacles. Yep, and you've gone off on your own, finally broken free from this, and you are following your heart. So you could be dealing with, let's see, we have fire, earth, air, could be a Scorpio. We do have water. So really any of the signs here. Sagittarius, strongly, Aries. So it does feel like you've broken free from some kind of union that was causing you issues in the past. But it does feel like, it almost feels like there was this holding on for quite a period of time. And then something came in, some sort of knowing, some sort of truth, and snapped you out of this mental stuckness because it was so harsh. You didn't have a choice. It almost feels like this Ace of Swords is more like a tower moment, right? Okay, so I'm not really seeing work here. Now you could very well have gone off onto an entrepreneurial type of a start. A new job, could be working independently, working for yourself. And it does feel like that could have easily been that a past position in your life was keeping you stuck. And it does feel like it was a bit toxic, and that you're following your heart. I'm not getting a ton on that first row, but we'll kind of see how it plays out. Okay, so in the current position, we have the Peace card. Now, that dove does have an olive branch. So you're probably been in this space of like, you finally have moved on, you're kind of kicking things off, you're following your heart, but there's still some sort of, it's almost like this lingering thing from the past. And I don't feel like it's something that you have wanted to look directly at, simply because it's been painful, right? In the past, there's been a ton of pain around this particular scenario. And it almost feels like you're kind of waiting, a part of you is like waiting on the edge of your seat for, you're like, okay, when's this hammer gonna fall? When's the other shoe coming down in this situation? Definitely working on your endeavors here with this Seven of Pentacles, trying to build what your independence and your money. Could be saving quite a bit at this time. And really just kind of trying to follow your heart. So I almost feel like this Two of Swords energy is only taking up a very small piece of your awareness. I feel like for the most part, you've really been focusing on your independence and just working towards the things that you want, right? But there's still like this lingering business going on here. And with this olive branch and the King of Cups, or sorry, Knight of Cups, I almost wonder if this person is going to try and come back in or has already. Let's see. Where do we have the Knight of Cups? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's get some more. Where do we have the Two of Swords? Yep. And the Queen of Swords. And for the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay, yeah, so kind of what, I mean, I kind of already talked about this. So I do feel like this past person may be coming in with an offer. It does feel like, hey, can we balance things out? Can we kind of even the playing field? It could be an apology. And I think part of why this Two of Swords has been kind of niggling at you at the back of your mind is because I think you already know that when this person comes in from the past, you're cutting them out. I think you already know your choice. I think you already know your decision. I think it's more of not wanting to have to voice it and kind of resurge all of those past hurt feelings and the pains of the past, because you've been in this place of relative peace and, you know, you've already been in this position of feeling left out in the cold, rejected, you know, kind of thrown to the side. I'm also feeling like some of you have felt like, things were imbalanced for so long. And the reason I'm talking about balance is with this Five of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in with another pentacle. And we also have the Six of Pentacles here, right? So it almost feels like this person has been not giving to this situation for some time, And they finally come in with this pentacle, and you're like, now you want to balance things. Now you want to contribute after all this time, all this pain, all this rejection. Now you want to come in. And it does feel like it could very well be related to the fact that you are off doing your thing and, you know, tapping into potential success in that arena. With this Page of Swords, I just don't feel like you want to have to communicate something that's painful. I'm also getting that this is kind of that energy of having been on the sidelines, really not wanting to directly deal with this, especially with this Two of Swords here, because it's going to bring up the past pain with that Five of Cups. But I also feel like this person's been watching you. Perhaps you're doing business online. And I do feel like they've been keeping an eye on you from the sidelines. And now they have regret about how things went down in the past. Almost like they didn't believe that you could be successful without them, perhaps. Okay. Well, it does look like they're coming in. If they haven't already, I feel like that's coming. In the final row, this is the future position. We have the fire dragon, and it says dragon strength. So very much like another, like a Leo card, solar plexus, specifically with this, I believe that's a tetrahedron. That pyramid shape is like a solar plexus activation, and you can see all that fire. So I think in some respects in the future, as this offer comes in, I think it's going to perhaps ignite some some anger, because I'm also seeing the fire here on this Temperance card. I think you've been trying to integrate this, and you've been working at this for some time, this whole ending, you know, kind of getting off on your own feet, you know, trying to start a successful business or job. And now comes in all the balance, right? We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and it's almost like that sparks an angry feeling because, you know, like, where was this in the past kind of thing. Let's get some more here. It does feel like there's been a lot of self-work done here. All right, Temperance, why do we have that? There's that fire energy with King of Wands. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like now they want to come in and work on this. They want to heal things. They want to balance things out. We have the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Sun, more Leo energy. Tell me about the Two of Cups, the World, and the Two of Pentacles. So Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. There's definitely a choice here. But it does feel like you're choosing to walk away from this past energy and continue to move towards your happiness. And it does feel like that is coming in hot. got a lot of hot, fiery energy in this last row. I think it's almost like them finally coming forward. It's like, there's some more fire energy. Them finally coming forward almost like ignites something in you even further. And I think that with the World card, I do feel like you're probably, like, again, ending this cycle. Because really how we can look at it this way as well. So we have this stuck energy, a final, like, you know, the heartbreak, just being stuck in this situation mentally. And then there's this breakthrough. And since this breakthrough happened, you're coming in with Queen of Swords energy. When you finally have to communicate with this person, watch out. Because I almost feel like she's a little pissed. And then we come down here to the Two of Cups and the World card. I'm really feeling like this cycle with this person is ending. And then in this diagonal, we kind of have the same thing. It's like you started your new beginning. Here they come, wanting something from you, and I think you move forward, you integrate the lessons, and you keep working, you know, like building your new foundation. So, Capricorn, I hope that was helpful. I do feel like this is headed in a positive direction. It just kind of feels like this edge of seat energy until this conversation finally happens, right? But just be aware, I do feel like it somehow wakes up the dragon. So, not that you shouldn't have every right to have a temper with this person, but I do feel that is probably going to come through. So, fair warning. I hope that was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.